In talking about the story of Jacob from the Bible, I've heard people say things that are biblically incorrect, because I've heard people say that, oh, it was Laban who told Jacob to serve him for 7 years for Rachel's hand in marriage. That's true, but it's only partly true. Now, here's what happened. When Jacob came to Laban's house, he started working for Laban, right? And then Laban was like, ah, guy, because you are my nephew doesn't mean that you should just serve me for free. Like, you should not just slave like that, just be laboring for free. So tell me what it is that you want as a reward for your labor. So Jacob was like, Uncle, I love your daughter. I like her. I want to marry her. So this is what I will do. I will serve you 7 years for the hand of Rachel in marriage. Remember, it was Jacob who said, I will serve you for 7 years. It was not Laban who said, serve me for 7 years. It was Jacob who said, I will serve you for 7 years for Rachel's hand in marriage. Which probably means that if Jacob had said, I will serve you for 1 year for Rachel's hand in marriage, the uncle would have most likely agreed. But that's not the discussion for today. Now, after Jacob completed his 7 years, he went back to his uncle and was like, Uncle, I've served my 7 years finish. Oh, give me my wife. And the uncle was like, sure, why not? They fixed wedding dates, they did all the feast and all. Then when night came, he now gave him Leah. And of course, those days now, they always cover their brides and all and all. So they cover the bride. As light no day now, they enter the bridal chamber. I don't know. That's not for today. But basically, Jacob slept with Leah without realizing that this was not the woman that he had worked for. In the morning, Jacob went back to Laban. Was like, Uncle, why will you do this to me? I served you for Rachel. Why are you giving me Leah? And then the uncle was like, we don't do that here. Oh. You want to marry the younger one when the older one is still unmarried. So here's what we will do. Finish your honeymoon with Leah, and then we will give you Rachel. But you will have to serve another 7 years for Rachel. So it was the second 7 years that the uncle actually asked for. Meanwhile, you should also note that Jacob didn't have to wait until the 7 years were complete before he married Rachel. Because the Bible actually recorded that after his 7 years with Leah were complete, then Rachel was given to him as a wife. So it's like he married her on credit, knowing that, okay, for you, I have to serve another 7 years. But instead of waiting until the 7 years are complete, he actually was given Rachel after the honeymoon with Leah. So it's like he served 7 years, collected Leah, collected Rachel, then served another 7 years for Rachel. So please, it was not Laban that said, you must serve me 7 years for Rachel. It was Jacob who decided out of his own, should I say goodwill now? It was him that decided out of his love for Rachel. He was the one that decided that, for this girl, I will serve 7 years. And then after he served 7 years, he was given the other one. And then as he no wants, he did what I ordered versus what I got. The uncle was like, you have to pay another money to collect this one that you ordered. So please get your facts straight, get your facts right.